So, Mr. MV, have a chat with me. Let's talk about owning the fastest M2 and M3 in South Africa.
Who owns the fastest M2 and M3?
Mr. MV, come on now.
Me. Okay, let's talk. What do you want to know about it, Nabila?
Okay, first one. What does it feel like owning South Africa's fastest M2 and M3?
Honestly, amazing. Doesn't come without hard work. As you guys know, we do development on these cars. There's a lot of competition in this industry. Guys trying to obviously get to the top. So you have to be on top of your game at all times. Firstly, with the M3, that is the fastest BMW in SA. BMW in SA, and of course, being the fastest BMW in SA, you do get a lot of guys competing for that spot. So that's what I mean. You got to be on top of your game. You got to be developing. You got to be ahead of the game. So that for us was a great achievement. Being able to hold the title for so long also takes a lot. The development, as I said, and then now running the fastest M2, which actually is the fastest stock turbo S58 in the country. And I know guys will be coming for that title. So yeah, it is an amazing feeling owning these cars, knowing what goes into them. Push boundaries, push barriers, run records. It's, how can I say, having a goal and being able to achieve it is very satisfying.
So, Mr. NV, next question. How long did it take you to build these vehicles?
Good question, Abs. So, building these vehicles, remember, firstly, we design packages for it. So on my own personal vehicles, it definitely takes longer. For instance, with my G80 M3, we've taken probably about a year and a half to 2 years to get to where it is, because we had to try all the different packages, ranging from the S700 all the way up to the S1200R package. It's now moving up to the S1500R package. So there's a lot more development that goes into that. In terms of our M2, that car literally took us 2 weeks to build. So because we've developed the packages on the G80 M3 already, the M2 was pretty simple. Our S800R package takes us 2 weeks to build. So when the client drives it in, 2 weeks later, is driving out in an 800 horsepower.
Girl, can you stop making noise? I'm trying to do videos and interviews and shit. Thank you for responding to me also.
Okay, Mr. NV, another question we want to know. What are the future plans and goals for these vehicles?
Okay, so on the G80 M3, as I said, we're moving up a package. Our goal right now is to get to about 1600 wheel horsepower. In terms of times, we do understand South Africa doesn't have the best tracks, but we want to run a low 8-second pass. So that is the goal on this package. And ideally, I think for the future, we want to get close to the 2000 horsepower mark. As much as the development carries on overseas or worldwide, we know they're making around 1700 wheel horsepower currently. But I do believe that we're going to see 2000 horsepower G80s very soon. And that's where our development is planning on going with that. In terms of the G87 M2, I have big plans for this car. So this car is going to be converted to a four-wheel drive G87 M2. We're planning on doing quite a big build in terms of the engine and turbo. So it will have our S1500R package, which is our 3.4 liter bully engine. And yeah, we have some big plans. I don't know if I should tell you all that right now, but the goal is to take the car to TX2K in 2027. So that's going to be the development for these two vehicles leading up to next year. And yeah.
Next question, Mr. NV. We know you designed and developed packages for the G series platform. What packages are in these cars currently?
So currently in my M3, we had the S1200R package. In my G87 M2, we have the S800R package. So we offer a number of different packages for these vehicles, ranging from the S700 package. The S700 package is our motor plan friendly solution where you can still, or you are able to still keep your motor plans on these cars, and we obviously take it to that point where it's reversible. Then we move on to the S800 and the S800R. So these packages are stock turbo packages designed with stock turbos, stock engines, stock gearboxes. Obviously, the parts that we use are the best parts available for these cars at the moment, proving to give us the best reliability and performance for these vehicles. From there, we move up to the S1000 package. This is a hybrid turbo package. Obviously, what we've learned through our development is that we don't do hybrid turbos on stock engines. We build the engines at this point. We do gearbox upgrades. So there's a lot more that goes into these packages versus the stock turbo packages. The S1000 package, at one point, we actually ran the world record of 8.8 seconds with a hybrid turbo package. So we know these packages inside out. From there, we move on to our S1200 package. This is still on a 3-liter engine with a single turbo. These packages are able to make between 12 and 1300 horsepower. Also very reliable, everyday street packages. From there, we move on to the S1200R package, which is what we had on our G80 currently when we ran the record in South Africa of 8.6 seconds. On that car, we were able to achieve just over between 1400 and 1500 horsepower. We're now moving that vehicle to the S1500R package, which is the top of our range package. That package, after development or after our testing, we hope to achieve about 1600 wheel horsepower on that package.
So, Mr.
Right, Nabs, hold on. Never forget the vape.
Okay.
I need a vape first. Okay, let's go.
Okay, next one. What advice would you give to potential clients looking to modify their vehicles?
Okay, so in this industry or in this game, I realized one thing. Every client has different needs. Not everybody wants to be the fastest. Some people actually just want a little bit more fun in their vehicles. So this is why when a client does approach me, I normally have a sit down with them. I have a discussion about what's their needs for the vehicle and what are they trying to achieve. A lot of people would, obviously think, hey, you know what, I want to be the fastest. Fine enough, we have packages for those guys. For somebody who still wants to keep their motor plan and just wants a little bit extra power, wants the exhaust sounds, the intake sounds, we have packages for those people. So my advice to people that are looking to modify their car is come and have a sit down with us. Let us understand you first, understand your needs for the vehicle, and stuff like, is the motor plan important? Where's your future goals? Are you planning on selling the car anytime soon? So stuff like that would be important for us to know. And then we actually plan or put a plan in place for how we're going to modify your vehicle, how far we're going to go, and what's the future plans for those vehicles.
Mr. Kanji,
Yeah.
the rest of the employees, we're very, very scared.
You're scared of Sanjay?
Yes, we feel like our vapes are in danger.
I have a trick.
How? What's that?
I have a spare. See, I have one. Brakes, he already broke my one today. I have two. And I have three. So it's probably going to be a costly day. Just have space. Just have space.
Okay, I know we've been asking too many questions, but here's the last one, Mr. Envy. Why do you like running your cars in full street trim?
This is going to be a controversial answer. So, I'm sure you guys have seen, we're always going on about a full street trim car. And again, guys, this is my personal opinion on it. By stripping weight off a car, it's simple physics. A lighter car is going to go faster. I do understand that. But I also feel that's not how you drive your car on the street. You don't drive your car without a dashboard, without seats, or all of those things. So for me, it's important to be able to achieve those times with how I would drive the car on the streets. Of course, we do change the tires because we want to maximize traction. But in terms of when I ran my G80 M3, that car was in full street trim. In fact, I still had my laptop in the car, I had clothes in the car because we were traveling to Cape Town at that point. It's how I would drive the car on a daily basis. So I don't like fooling myself by taking out weight and achieving times. I like to achieve it with a full car, how it is daily on the street. Also in saying that, yes, if I'm trying to achieve a time, one of the options is taking out weight. So I might get there at some point. But for right now, at this moment, the clients that build my sort of vehicles or G80s and stuff don't want to really strip them and have them in tin cans. They want a full street car. And so I listen to my clients. It's what they want to do is what I try to prove on the track. And I was able to beat all of my competition with a full car. So what's the point in stripping the car right now? Maybe if they actually give me a harder time, I might strip it. But for now, they got some catching up to do.